We can start already, Ma'am Eileen. Let us start, Ma'am Eileen. Let us start, Ma'am Eileen.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Fine. Fine po, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Despite this gloomy weather, I hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy in your place. I am Eileen B. Bugnay, your host for today's orientation. We are happy to see everyone on screen, and we acknowledge the presence of our students, directors, deans, faculty, and our university president who are here with us joining in this orientation. Okay. To formally start with our program, let us invoke the presence of our Creator through a prayer to be followed by the singing of national anthem and Ifsu hymn through an AV presentation by Mr. Loton Liangna.
Bless our endeavors, especially today's meeting. May you guide us in our discussions, and may you enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. Give us your grace that we may effectively do our parts for your greater glory. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, nagsasilakanan, alam ng puso, sa likid mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagkaw, ay ginagang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Ifugao State University, home of glory, of fame, and of integrity. We hear your dawn singing gloriously, we acclaim honor and dignity. Oh dear alma mater, wave your banner high, your mission soars far beyond the sky. Oh, hail to thee, we shout your splendid name. Your thrust for glory is honor and fame. We take pride for the wisdom you bestow to every culture and people also true. From the mountains down to the plains you go, to every shore your name reigns and true. Oh dear alma mater, wave your banner high, your mission soars far beyond the sky. Oh hail to thee, we shout your splendid name, your trust for glory brings honor and fame. Oh dear and true, we shout your splendid name, your quest for glory brings honor and fame.
Once again, good day and welcome to the first virtual orientation for distant education students for academic year 2020-21. We are hosting live from Ifugao State University, Lamut Campus. Today, IFSU's mission soars far beyond the sky as it reaches out to its students through this virtual orientation. Thank you for believing in the Ifugao State University brand of education, and to welcome us, may we now listen to the welcome message to be delivered by Dr. Carol Ramirez, Director for General Santos Learning Center. Madam. Dr. Carol. Dr. Carol. Okay, may we proceed first to the welcome remarks to be given on behalf of Code Pro Tabuk. May we listen to Mr. Efren Danag, Coordinator and Official Representative of Code Pro Educational Marketing Services.
Indeed, it is of great joy to be involved with the academe and helping professionals in their quest for continuing professional development. I am Efren Yogyatana, the official coordinator of Code Pro, the career opportunities and development for professionals. Among the partners of the Ifugao State University College of Open Distance and Transnational Education, Code Pro is the newest addition to the list of their partners. It is an organization engaged in educational management, marketing, and consultancy services. It has been in operation for almost 3 years and started its operation in Tabuk City, Kalinga, then expanded to Apayao, then to Tagaytay Province. Today, we are faced with the challenges due to the pandemic, of which we do not know what is in the future. This is a time where volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity is sinking in to anybody in the world and weakening every fabric of the society, including the educational sector. The paralysis of the educational system we are now has made some institutions collapse and learners placed in a disadvantage. But being the most intelligent among the living kids on earth, we are trying our best to win over these challenges. Creativity and innovations are being done to curb the effects of this pandemic with the ultimate goal of winning over it. Code Pro, being one of IFSO's partner agencies, shall strive to render its services to students subscribed to the programs of IFSO Conete. To our new students, thank you for entrusting your professional development plans and taking your educational journey with us. To the old and returning students, thank you for the unwavering belief that we can provide the best services to you. As the Code Pro representative, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the IFSO Code Pro way of learning. Before I end, let me thank the men and women working behind this activity and ensuring the success of it. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Danag. Ma'am Carol. Dr. Carol Ramirez, are you in? Okay. May we first proceed to an AVP presentation of the Codete Management by Mr. Aris Steven Dugnuan, the LMS Administrator. Oh, sorry po. Let us now listen to Dr. Carol Ramirez for her welcome address. Ma'am Carol? Hello? Hello po.
Thank you, Mayin.
Yes po. Welcome po.
Hello, Ma.
Hello?
Mayin.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Carol? Wala si Ma'am Karen. So let us first proceed to the presentation of the Codete Management by Mr. Ari Steven Tulnuan.
Nakamute po kayo, ma'am.
Nakamute ka, Ma'am Eileen.
Sorry. Okay, at this point, may we go back to the welcome remarks to be given to us by Dr. Carol Ramirez.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, hello po. Thank you very much, Ma'am Eileen.
Good
To
morning.
the teams from IPSU, spearheaded by Dr. Eva Marie Codamon Dugion, SRTMC. This is the second batch of a series of orientations this entire morning. This orientation is composed of students from Iloilo, Calibo, Rojas, and Jensen Learning Centers, alongside other learning centers spread across the globe. May today be the beginning of a meaningful and fruitful academic journey with IPSU and St. Robert's. Indeed, this revolutionary mode of learning proves once and for all that education is borderless, seamless, and overcomes any challenges. Thank you, and cheers to our resilience. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Ramirez. At this juncture, may we also watch or listen to the presentation of SRTMC management staff to be presented by Dr. Joyce Wendam, Academic Director for Panay. Ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Wishing you a pleasant day. It is a great privilege and honor for me to introduce the men and women of SRMTC management and staff. First and foremost, I would like to introduce the President and CEO of SRTNC, SRJC, Dr. Robert F. Galindez. For the country manager, may I introduce Mr. Mike F. Galindez. He is the country manager for the Philippines. For the country manager for Thailand, Ms. Grace Galindez. Academic coordinator of Thailand, Dr. Lawrence Platoon. Communications and IT Director, Ms. Josel Calcena. Director for Records Management, we have Ms. Rodora Paranco. Academic Director for the Philippines, Dean Fililia Ronan. Director for Business Development, Ms. Carol Mindilio. Research Coordinator, Dr. Nessel Panes. Academic Coordinator for Panay, yours truly, Dr. Joyce Wendam. For the academic marketing directors and coordinators, we have the following: Davao City, Dr. Bing Dulay. Davao de Oro and Davao del Norte, Ms. May Potestas. Davao Oriental, Ms. Mita Adlawan. Chansan and Sarangani, Dr. Carol Ramirez. Tacloban, Dr. Edith Ramirez. Cebu, Dr. Roel Longinos. Luzon, we have Dr. Jed Javier. Cagayan, Dr. Lauren Bonifacio. Baguio and Nueva Vizcaya, Dr. Randy Orsulum. La Union, Mr. Jomar Antonio. Catarman, Mr. Emmanuel Santos. For Palawan, Dr. Tirso Segundo. Puerto Princesa City, we have Engineer Ronald Remolano. For Iloilo, Miss Mary Alon. For Roas and Calibo, Miss Roxanne Baldomero. And for Bacolod, the last but not the least, Miss Leonor Pasiderio. So those are the men and women composing the management and staff of SRTNC. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Dr. Wendam. To give us a message, it's a privilege to introduce to you the Lady President of Ifugao State University, Dr. Eva Marie Cadamon Dugion. Ma'am.
Hello, good morning to everyone. Thank you, Ms. Eileen Bugnay, our MC and the chairperson, the program chairperson for our Codete program. We are now on our second batch of virtual orientation. We are so happy to see you all. To our dearest partners, the St. Robert's Management and Training Center, the SRMTC, headed by its President and CEO, Dr. Robert Galindez, along with his beautiful wife, Ma'am Grace, and the Code Pro, represented by Mr. Efren Danag. To our guest professors, I hope that Director Mila Rimando, our NEDACAR director, who is also a member of the IFSU Board of Regents, is still present and here with us. We are honored to have her during the first batch of virtual orientation. No? To our university officials, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Nancy Ann Gonzalez, our directors for research, extension, registrar and admission, and library services, and the Dean of Codete, the faculty and staff who are also here with us. Greetings of peace, love, faith, and hope amid the COVID-19 pandemic. My warmest welcome to each and every one of you. We have 87 participants in this virtual orientation, and I think we also have viewers in our YouTube live streaming. I am especially delighted to virtually, at least through online, I could see and meet our students in the distance education program. I am privileged as your university president to congratulate you for securing your graduate studies through distance education in Ifugao State University. With our competent pool of faculty members and with the strong support of this administration and our partner institutions, you will be taken care of. Here in Ifugao State University, we put our students at the center of everything we do. And so your experience here at IFSU and your success is paramount to this leadership and to this administration. May I also share my word of sincerest appreciation and commendation to the College of Distance Education and Transnational Education under the deanship of Dr. Jengjeng Bolintao, not only for organizing this first virtual orientation program for our distance education students, but more importantly, for doing the legwork to put in place our customized IFSU learning management system through Moodle application that we can proudly call our own. And also for coordinating with our partners to perfect our memoranda of agreement with St. Robert's and ProCode, which were approved by the Board of Regents of the university. I am personally grateful and elated that we have renewed and revitalized our partnership with the group of Dr. Robert Galindez, who had been our partner for almost a decade perhaps, a collaborator, a friend, and a teammate of the Ifugao State University in advancing distance education in our country and transnational education beyond the borders of the Philippines. Indeed, my presence here today to personally deliver my message in real time is a manifestation of our strong support to the partnership we have forged and unwavering commitment to the deliverables we are expected to fulfill and accomplish. I would like to share you that even before my day one in office as university president back in year 2018, one of my advocacies has been to strengthen our distance education and transnational education because I strongly believe that this program is IFSU's window to the world. But unfortunately, this earnest desire to keep the engine going for our CODETE programs was kept at bay for quite some time as we needed to reassess where we stand as delivering institution for distance education and transnational education. We had to do this because we believe that we need to ensure full compliance with quality and standards set by the Commission on Higher Education, to put everything in proper order and perspective, and to operate beyond reproach. And at this point in time, with the strong support of the IFSU Board of Regents and the Commission on Higher Education, I can say that we're now more than confident and ready to start afresh with our CODETE program. Thank you to our partner institutions for the mutual trust that exists in our partnership. Thank you for being one with us in our advocacy to bring education closer to our stakeholders, to make quality education accessible, available, and attainable for everyone, to create opportunities for lifelong learning, and to build careers through IPSU education. To you, our College of Distance Education students who come from various places around the country, as you set out a challenging but incredible journey with IPSU and with our partners, SRMTC and Code Pro, I want you to know that we are here to support, sustain, and encourage you as you commit to study and complete your chosen program at Ifugao State University. Definitely, it is our students who make us what we are, and we look forward to the fresh ideas and energy you bring to our university through your researches, scholarly outputs, and innovative studies. Be the citizens, workers, professionals, thinkers, and difference makers you are destined to be. I am confident that as graduate students, you know what is expected of you. I know that you have managed the self-reliance that is demanded of university students, and by now, I am sure you already mastered the demands of graduate studies. Yesterday, I issued Executive Order number 37, series of 2020, setting the operational guidelines on distance education of the CODETE, which will guide the faculty and staff, our partners, and you, our students. And in a little while, our university officials will walk you through and expound this executive order. They will also orient you on our mode of delivery of instruction, the different programs, services of the university, and its vision, mission, and goals, so that you may be able to know more about IPSU, your university, your home. It is with great honor that I want to mention that our university is ISO certified, which signifies that our quality management systems are compliant with international standards. Our university is also recognized by the Civil Service Commission as a prime HRM, which means that our human resource management systems have reached a certain maturity level in terms of excellence. No? And we are also one of the top 100 universities according to the result of the Webometrics University ranking for January to July of 2020. And we are in the top 6 in the Cordillera Administrative Region. But I think we can still improve our ranking as a university. And our CODETE students can greatly help in improving our stature and standing as a university. On this note, I would like to give emphasis on the importance of your thesis and dissertation and other scholarly outputs. I strongly encourage you to take the opportunity to contribute in solving problems and in addressing issues and concerns in your fields of study and be agents of societal change through your research output. Early as now, I am enjoining you to aspire and put as one of your targets to publish your works in reputable or refereed journals. Aim to have publication not only for your promotion or to boost your profile, but also to contribute in creating new bodies of knowledge and in the development of your province, the region, and the country as a whole. I am challenging also the CODETE and our partners and our students to strengthen community engagement. Please take the opportunity to give back to your communities through extension and training activities. And I hope that as many of you as possible get involved in community outreach and extension activities, especially during this most difficult time. Your contribution to your respective communities is a great credit, not only to Ifugao State University, your university, but also to you as responsible citizens and leaders in your communities. Our research and extension directors have mentioned during the first batch of this virtual orientation that we give financial support to, they have mentioned that we give financial support to research and extension projects, which may be funded based on your proposals. In 2018, we crafted our new eight-year strategic plan, which lays down our aspiration to have a strong research leadership and culture. And it is on this note that through the years, budget allocations for our research extension and training have increased. So from the General Appropriations Act, we have allotted 10 million for research and development program, higher than the 8.3 budget allocation in 2019. For extension and training, we allotted 4.5 million in 2020, higher than the 3.9 budget allocation in 2019. This is on top of the fund allocation for research, development, and extension from our special trust fund, which come from the fees that we are collecting from you. This manifests the administration's full and strong support to RDE programs, projects, and activities. You are part of this. I also wish to see the CODETE students to take active part in university activities such as organization and conduct of colloquium, webinars, and other undertakings that will make your presence be felt as part of the IPSU family. Having said this, I hope that you will establish and foster coordination, collaboration, and cooperation with your colleagues, your professors, and with the management team. I believe that it would be a lost opportunity if you will be on your own all the time in your journey. I consider the College of Distance Education as the melting pot of students who have come from different backgrounds of a different ethnicity, a different religion, a different language and culture. And I think this is a wonderful avenue for all of us to embrace differences and diversity. With this, it is my hope and prayer that your stay and journey in our university will further equip you to become responsible, resilient, morally upright citizens, professionals, and leaders. When you become these kinds of persons, then we can dare say that our mission, IPSU's mission, is accomplished and fulfilled. And if that happens, we will be the happiest. And I think that would be the greatest gift you can give back to your alma mater later on. May you contribute in regional and the country's development and in making IPSU a great university that you and I can be proud of by espousing in your everyday life IPSU's core values of faith, excellence, integrity, service, creativity, and cultural sensitivity. To conclude and to inspire you more, let me share you a verse from the Bible, Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. I wish you every success at Ifugao State University, and I am very confident that you will find it an immensely rewarding experience. Once more, I speak for the entire faculty, staff, and student community of the Ifugao State University in saying, we are so happy you have made the decision to join us. Once again, welcome to Ifugao State University. God bless the partnership of St. Robert's and Code Pro and the Ifugao State University. God bless us all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring and encouraging messages. It is a blessing to really have a supportive leader like you. At this point, may I now direct you to the orientation portion of this activity. Let us listen attentively as our speakers discuss the things that we must know as we commence our school year here in Ifugao State University. May we first listen to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Nancy Ann P. Gonzalez, for the mind setting on the flexible learning and Executive Order Executive Order 33, Series of 2020. Ma'am.
Good day, everyone, to our dear professionals who have wisely decided to be students and enrolled at our graduate education programs, specifically at the College of Open Distance and Transnational Education, or CODETE. You have made the right decision. You have witnessed for yourselves that hundreds of professionals have grown personally and professionally with very well-deserved promotions because of their education at Ifugao State University. To our new and old visiting professors, we are very happy that you have joined us to be among the cream of the academe in helping our students finish their advanced education. Now, we are very blessed because Ifugao State University has renewed its MOA through the leadership of our new president, Dr. Eva Marie Codamondugyon, and St. Robert's, excellently managed and headed by Dr. Robert Galindez and his loving and vibrant wife, Madame Majesty. For 2 years, we have loved our partnership as distinct institutions. But this pandemic, we have shown our commitment to upscale, create, and innovate education. We cannot remain traditional and unresponsive, thus the renewal of our MOA. Now, I would like to show you this picture. Ayan. We have here Dr. Robert Galindez and his wife, together with our former president, Dr. Serafin L. Ngohayan, with professors from the Visayas. They came here at IFSU together with our graduates from Visayas and other parts of the country. And I am sure when you will be graduating, Dr. Robert Galindez and his wife, Madame Majesty, will be accompanying you, and you will be coming over for your graduation and meet our new president, and likewise have a tour in your alma mater and the Banawe Rice Terraces. Moving on, I'm going to discuss with you on flexible learning. Now, COVID-19 has unparalleled disruptions. It has reduced opportunities of children, youth, and adults, dropouts due to economic crisis, and mental health problems has spurred. And therefore, we have to reimagine education and accelerate change. Now, flexible learning is not new to you. We have heard this one. But for common leveling, let me present to you this one. For flexible learning, it is both an educational philosophy and a pedagogical approach. And so therefore, our philosophy in education is very crucial. For our professors, what is your concept of teaching and learning? Goals and objectives, purposes, values, beliefs? How are we going to interact with our students this pandemic? What will be our assessment tools? Are we still engaged in professional growth activities? In short, what is my educational philosophy in the new normal? Is my philosophy clear? It's very important because we are here to direct and educate our graduate education students. Here is an example of an educational philosophy given by one of our professors. All students are unique and they have the right to quality education. It is my responsibility to ensure that they will be equipped with the competencies, skills, and knowledge they need. I am committed to prepare my lessons, make extra effort, and reach out to the students with the use of technology and printed media. With my passion in teaching, I guarantee that they will become graduates professing the desired learning outcomes as professionals amidst the pandemic. Because the students and I work together as a team in their educational journey. Now, what's yours? What's mine? Okay. Flexible learning is student-centered or learner-centered. Much of the activities will be self-directed. The student will be doing it by himself. So that's the concept of flexible learning. We have asynchronous and synchronous learning. When we talk about synchronous learning, students learn at the same time. Communication happens in real time, possibly more engaging and effective. It allows for instant feedback and clarification. So when you do your Zoom, Google classes, you do it with your students at the same time. For asynchronous, students learn at different times. Communication is not live, possibly more convenient and flexible. Allow students to work at their own pace. So at IFSU, we are using the learning management system. We have the Moodle, and Moodle is one way in which we do asynchronous learning, or when you do emails and the like, your messenger. All of these are examples of asynchronous learning. For synchronous learning, we have online face-to-face. In our university, we have 30% or 16 hours. So the faculty with the students meet face-to-face. So that's online, via online. For asynchronous, when you do your activities independently, but it could be digital, that is for 70% or 38 hours. Because for a 3-unit subject, that is equivalent to 54 hours. Now, for synchronous learning, here are some of our guidelines that are very important. We need to follow the schedule. In case we cannot proceed with the schedule because there is internet interruptions, then we have to set an agreed time. All students should be engaged. If some can't access the internet, then we, the faculty members, need to adjust to the needs of our students. We also have to give chances to students who do not have good internet connections. Now, going back, sorry for this, but this is to emphasize what flexible learning is all about. When we talk about flexible learning, it is more on online face-to-face. We have face-to-face, but it is online. And again, that is 30%. And for our independent study, that is 70%, and that could be done digitally via Moodle, or if you want to have printed materials, then you can have it printed. You can have the scholarly works printed in as much as this will be uploaded by your professors in the Moodle. So all professors, you need to prepare your instructional materials or scholarly works, and it is a must that we have to upload these materials in our LMS, the Moodle, so that our students will be able to access it. Now, to differentiate it with blended learning, before we had been using this scheme already. The blended learning is 30% face-to-face, but that is traditional face-to-face. Traditional face-to-face in the sense that you, our students, and I, as the professor, need to be in the classroom. So that's the traditional face-to-face. But in flexible learning, we meet face-to-face virtually or online. So this time we are using flexible learning, not this blended learning, which requires actual face-to-face. Now, some guidelines that we need to follow in the conduct of annual or online or virtual classes. The faculty members and the students need to enter their complete names in their accounts, in their phones or gadgets. Do not use aliases. Like for example, I had a class and she just placed the name Toshiba. So I said, who is Toshiba? You need to place your real name, real complete name. Log in early. Use the password or code provided by the professor when you do Zoom or Google Class or other forms of online classes. And let us wear appropriate attires. No sleeveless for faculty and students. Please mute your microphone. Show your face on the screen. That is for our students and professors. We need to show our faces. Raise your hand or seek permission before you unmute your microphone if you want to engage in the discussion or want to ask questions. Share your insights or ask questions as soon as the professor recognizes you to speak. You can leave the class when permission is granted by the professor. So with that, I would like to leave this to all of you. What you make of life is up to you. You have all the tools and resources you need. What you do with them is up to you. The choice is yours. Stay mindful of your choices. By John C. Maxwell. So with this, I thank you very much. God bless us all.
Thank you, Madam Nancy. May I now call on Dr. Basilio, the University Director for Research and Development, to orient us on research matters. Sir
Okay.
Basilio.
Thank you, Miss Eileen. Can I again ask for your permission so I can share my screen, Mr. Ari? Thank you. Okay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. I hope hindi na po sana dadating yung bagyo. Okay, so I am Elpidio Basilio Jr., currently the Director of the Department of Research and Development of the Ifugao State University. You can contact us, email us at rdet.ifsu@gmail.com or Elpidio Basilio Jr. at ifsu.edu.ph. Our department is under the Research, Development, and Extension Training Delivering Unit of the university, headed by our Vice President, Dr. Daina Corazon Licyayo. And these are our main functions according to our IFSU code. So the department directs the planning, implementation, and evaluation of research programs and activities so that to ensure the technology, derivation, development, packaging, and publication, especially with your scholarly outputs. We are to coordinate with other units of the university and or related agencies to bring about interagency program complementation and efficient utilization of available resources through a functional management information system. Okay. And then the department leads also the monitoring and evaluation of researches conducted by our faculty and staff and our students, our stakeholders. So yon po ang main functions of our department. Our department has the following sections. The publications section. We have the Upland Farm Journal. That is our official publication. I hope we could conceptualize more journals, specifically for our CODETE students and faculty members, the soonest. Okay. We also have a section for special projects. These are the externally funded projects funded by our partners, other agencies, national agencies. Okay. Moving forward, we also have ethics and IP. This is to protect also your scholarly works. Knowledge management. We have also research centers. Okay. Research laboratories, and then administration and finance. These sections are to attain our IFSU goal to strong research leadership and culture, and our MFO2 higher education research to improve to promote economic productivity and innovation. Okay. Our research proposals in IFSU is funded actually by, as mentioned by our university president, from the general fund, from the STF, and of course others. We have external funding from DOST, from DA, from DOH, and the likes. Our partners in LGUs, and etc. Okay. Also, we have the research manual, approved research manual, incorporated in our IFSU code. And we also have standing policies, like Executive Order number 8, series of 2019, on the implementation of university approved researches. Of course, we would like to highlight that your scholarly works, the faculty and staff, the students' scholarly works will be given incentives using these guidelines. Okay, the university gives incentives or rewards for research publications, research presentations, registered utility models, patents, copyrights, trademarks, and others. And if your publication will be cited, we will also have incentive for that. Okay. With that, I would like to thank everyone and say keep safe. And again, if you would like to contact us, please email us at ardet.ifsu@gmail.com or Elpidio Basilio Jr. at ifsu.edu.ph. Thank you very much. Back to you, Eileen.
Thank you, Dr. Basilio. Before we proceed to our next speaker, may we announce that the third batch of this orientation will be at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you. This point, may we now listen to the Director for Extension and Training as she will share to us matters on the extension services of the college. May we welcome Ms. Mara Joy A. Nanglegan. Ma'am.
Good morning, our dear students from the College of Open Distance and Transnational Education. Welcome to Ifugao State University. We are very happy to have you with us today. My name is Mara Joy Nanglegan, the Director of Extension and Training of Ifugao State University, and I will be giving a brief introduction with regards to one of the major thrusts of the university, which is extension. So, what is extension? Extension, as defined, is the transfer of knowledge and technologies through education and communication processes relevant to the needs of a target clientele. We do extension with the aim of making the lives of our clientele better. One of the strategic goals of the Ifugao State University is sustainable extension and community engagement. This is where all extension activities of the university are anchored. This goal is achieved through 1. Packaging knowledge and technologies relevant to the needs of clientele. What are these knowledge and technologies? Ideally, these are outputs of our research activities. We package these research outputs and we transfer to our target clientele. 2. Creating widely shared organizational culture that encourages, promotes, and rewards community engagement. And 3. Establishing, strengthening, and sustaining partnership with local government units, industries, other organizations, and stakeholders for resource sharing, project complementation, and extension. As students, what are the activities that we can engage in to contribute to the attainment of these objectives? One is, of course, technology transfer or knowledge transfer. How do we do this? We do this through demonstration projects or capability building activities such as trainings, information, education, and communication activities. For the previous years, we did these activities face-to-face. And because of that, we find very few contribution from your college. But now, with the present situation, we can all be part of the extension activities of the university. We also have our outreach program dubbed as Badangan. Badangan is an Ifugao term which means cooperation for a common good. We do medical and dental missions. We do gift-giving activities, feeding, and other outreach programs. This, of course, are made possible with our strong partnership from the different stakeholders of the university. Upon enrollment, if you notice, part of the fees that you paid was for extension. That is deposited in a trust fund which you and the faculty can use to fund any extension activity that you propose. Yes, you need to propose. Every year, the Department of Extension and Training, together with the Research and Development Department of the university, call for project proposal submissions. This, of course, should be based on the needs of your target clients or beneficiaries. We plan a project based on the need, forge a partnership with the target clients, coordinate with proper authorities, with proper agencies before the conduct of our activities. And to ensure impact, of course, we do monitoring and evaluation. The Department of Extension and Training also houses the Training and Competency Assessment Centers of the university, and this is in partnership with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority of the Philippines, or TESDA. The office is open for inquiries regarding extension. Our email is ifsudet@gmail.com, or you can also message us through our IFSU Facebook page. Thank you very much, and together, let us reach out, touch lives, and empower communities. Good morning.
Let us now listen to Dr. Camargo.
Okay, good afternoon again. For any request for our resources, you can direct your message to me or to any library staff or message our IPSU library page so that we can immediately address your request for e-resources. We have also our Teresa, which is the staff can assess help our students to do the researches, whether it is thesis or dissertation. Or message our IPSU library page so that we can immediately address your request for e-resources. We have also our Teresa, which is the staff can assess help our students to do the researches, whether it is thesis or dissertation.
Thank you, Dr. Tamargo. At this point, Dr. Jeng Jeng Bulanta will now present to us the IFSU Cadetes and the Ifugao State University and Cadetes Vision, Mission, Goals, and Objectives, and
Good
also the
morning
operational
to,
guidelines of Cadete.
okay, thank you, Ma'am Jing. Good morning to each and everyone here in the Zoom meeting room with now 89 participants and 64 viewers in our YouTube live streaming. Welcome to the first virtual orientation for these students. Yours truly is Jeng Jeng Mandolado Bolintao with a blood from Antique, Iloilo and Cebu. Maayong buntag sa imong mga tanan. Dili ako makasulti og maayo sa sinultian apan makasabtan ko kini. Ifugao State University envisions to become a globally recognized university upholding excellence amidst rich cultural heritage. And the mission is to produce employable graduates who are morally upright, socially and culturally responsible professionals through quality, relevant, and innovative instruction, research, extension, and resource generation. In attaining IFSU's vision and mission, it is guided with the following core values. First, excellence. IFSU's strong commitment to achieve superior quality outputs and services in the areas of instruction, research, extension, resource generation, and administration. Second, faith. IFSU's strong belief and faith that there is God Almighty who guides the university in all its undertakings and endeavors. This also mirrors the university's community members' trust and confidence for each other toward harmonious living. Third, integrity. IFSU's adherence to moral and ethical values, conformity to principle-driven service in the pursuit of the university vision, mission, and goals. Fourth, service. IFSU's recognition that the essence of its existence is to serve its clienteles and stakeholders for the common good. Fifth, creativity. IFSU's commitment to create and nurture a teaching and learning environment that encourages innovation, dynamism, and resourcefulness in the pursuit to be globally recognized amidst rich cultural heritage. This includes provision of opportunities for critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and collaboration. And finally, cultural sensitivity. IFSU's commitment to preserve the rich cultural heritage of the province and the region. IFSU has 4 goals and 20 objectives. Goal 1 is academic excellence. The following objectives are to ensure quality of programs, to ensure effective student life cycle management and career development, to provide unique and lifelong learning experience in the entire student lifestyle, to integrate internationalization perspective towards global connectedness, to strengthen student welfare services for a successful academic formation of students, and lastly, to integrate indigenous knowledge, system and practices, or IKSP, in the academic programs to intensify conservation of the rich cultural heritage. Goal number 2 was discussed by our University Director for Research and Development, strong research leadership and culture. Goal number 3 was also discussed by our Director for Extension and Training, sustainable extension and community engagement. And goal 4 is excellent public service and good governance. And with 8 objectives in it, you can actually see this one in our website also at ipsu.edu.ph and even in ipsucodete.edu.ph. For the college vision, mission, goals, and objectives, IPSU desires to be an excellent ODE and TNE center for the global learners. Hence, its vision, IPSU, an excellent ODE and TNE center for global learners. Thus, IPSU is committed to deliver inclusive global education to target learners constrained by time, work, space, and distance through blended learning and maximum use of technology. We also have 4 objectives. The graduate should have, number 1, obtain advanced and post-baccalaureate degree with competitive advantage. That's why we are having now the ongoing treasury study of all our graduates from 2013, wherein we have 1,800 graduates, so that we will come up with a directory of students in the college, and we will see where are our graduates, and that includes you later. Objective number 2, being capacitated with competencies they need in their various fields. Objective number 3, being prepared to contribute for the development of their organizations, communities, and the world. With the enhanced fee that we have in the college, where we include research fee and extension, we would like to give back to you the fees that you are paying to the university in the form of an approved proposal, as mentioned by our research director and extension director, to be implemented wherever you are. So I hope we can be conducting later with our partner agencies a proposal in-house review also for CODETE, or we go with our university calendar in attending and presenting our proposals. And you are all invited, our dear students. And last, the graduate should have transformed to become world-class professionals. And as mentioned a while back by our university president, we have already our CODETE operational guidelines, which will guide us in implementing and managing the college with our partner agencies through the Executive Order number 37 series of 2020. That is the subject, and you can access this later. We will be publishing this one in our website of the CODETE. I would just like to highlight here that the CODETE of IPSU is created and approved through Board Resolution number 585 series of 2016, and it is mandated to take charge in expanding program implementation to cover not only onshore but offshore clientele. And this guideline is patterned from the revised graduate manual of the university on the implementation of its graduate programs. And we will all be guided with CMOs or CHED memorandum orders issued by our Commission on Higher Education in implementing our distance and transnational education. May I just also inform you of when will you be required to visit IFSU? It could be to attend graduation ceremony, conduct residential study, do a proposal or final thesis dissertation defense, conduct research or a public lecture, and participate in seminar workshop. On communication, please course to the college and we will be the one to cascade it or transmit to all other departments for action. And you can reach us through our official college email address, ifsu.codete@gmail.com. And for informal inquiries or emergency concerns, you can send it through CP number 0917-621-4219. That is the college number. So in our executive order, you have there, this order shall take effect immediately. Thank you so much and have a good day. Happy lunch to each and everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Bulintao. May we now have the presentation of the Director for Registrar and Admission Services, Ms. Jocelyn Agimpatan, on admission, retention, and graduation matters. Madam.
I'm Jocelyn Agimpatan, your University Registrar, who is willing to assist and guide you during your stay in the university.
Hello, I'm Femi Silamboy, in charge of the admission unit. Happy to serve you. I'm Daisy Sarmiento Lunag, in charge in the College of Open Distance Education and Transnational Education. Happy to serve you. For you to be admitted and officially enrolled in the university, you must submit the admission requirements.
Thank you. At this point, may I now present to you the ISO forms that you will be needing by the time you are enrolled in thesis or dissertation writing. Let me just share to you my screen. Oh, thank you for listening, Agat. Okay. So presenting here the different forms needed when proposing you are proposing and conducting your oral defense or oral examination. So we have here form 1. Okay. This form will be used when you are going to choose or select your advisor and panel members. So this will be endorsed by the program chairperson and the dean of CODETE. Form 2 is the application for oral examination. So this form will certify that the proposal was reviewed by the panel of members and that they are endorsing your manuscript or your proposal for oral examination or defense. So this must be submitted to the dean's office at least 1 week before the date of oral defense or oral examination. We also have Form 3, titled or named Approval of Proposal. So this form here shows the approval of the panel members on the corrections made by the student based from the comments, suggestions, and recommendations done during the oral examination or defense. Again, this must be submitted to CODETE together with the matrix of recommendation, which is the Form 4. So this is Form 4 to be attached together with Form 3. So this is the form to be used during the oral examinations or final or proposal and final defense. So this form will present the comments, suggestions, and recommendations during the defense, and then it will also, in this form, where the students will write their actions regarding the comments and suggestions made by the panel members. Okay. We also have Form 5, Language Critic and Editing Certificate. This is an attachment to the circulation copy of your manuscript or your request for approval for binding. Okay, so this form certifies that your manuscript was critiqued by a language critic and was edited by an English critic. We also have Form 6, the approval for bidding. So before you bind your paper, you must have to fill out this form. So this is subject for approval after the student incorporated all the comments, suggestions given by the panel members during the final oral examination. This must also be submitted to the CODETE office together with the Form 4 or the matrix of comments and recommendations. And lastly, Form 7, we have our approval sheet. So this form endorses the approval of the proposal or the manuscript for oral defense or for submission, the final packaging of your manuscript. So this is also attached to the circulation copy of your manuscript. So those are the 7 forms that we have to accomplish when we do our proposal and finalize our manuscripts for printing or binding. That will be all, and thank you for listening. Let me just stop share. So at this point, may we now listen to our LMS administration for the orientation of our language management learning system. Sir Ari?
Good morning once again. We're going to have a tour to our learning management system. Your instructors will be uploading your modules, activities, and also exams here in our LMS. So to start, we're going to open a web browser or any preferred web browser. As for me, I'm going to open Firefox. And here in the address bar, we're going to put ipsucodete.edu.ph. And at the top right of our website, you will input your account details, which will be given to you by Ma'am Eileen, our chairperson. As for me, I'm going to put my details. Okay. At this part, we have here the home page, which is this one. Our home page, you can see some infos and your courses. On the dashboard section, you can see your recently accessed courses, and under the course overview, you will be able to see all of your subjects or courses on this part. And you can also prioritize each subject by clicking these three dots and clicking Start this course. And if you're going to click Hide from View, you will hide your subject or your course under the course overview. Under My Courses, if you're going to hover your mouse on this part, you can see all of your subjects. And if you're going to click one of your subjects, it will redirect you to the main content of it. So we have here the learning outcomes of the subject, module, and the activity. Now, if you're going to click here on this link, you will be opening your module and you can download it. So once it's open, you can click on this icon to download the file. Okay. And after that, and if you're going to submit an activity, you can see here, you can see the icon, which is a file with a check. You're going to click on it and then add submission. So we have this part, you can drag and drop your file on this part. So for example, you have your file, you can drag here, and then click Save Changes. And if you think that you need to resubmit it, you can remove submission, continue, or edit submission. You have to look on your file again and then drag save changes. That's it. And you can see on this part that you have already submitted once. This icon pops out. And if you're going to answer some quizzes, for example, you're going to click on that link and then attempt quiz now. So we have here your quiz. You just have to select it, then next, and then essay part, and then just submit all and finish. And if you have any questions, you can contact us. We will be giving you the brochure, student manual brochure, and also the video. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Ari. At this point, may we now listen to Dr. Galindez for the closing remarks. Sir?
Thank you, Miss Eileen. While we are down with our second batch, we still have one more this afternoon at 1 o'clock. I'd like to inform everyone that on my second orientation, I am still very pleased and very happy that I was able to join this orientation, because the university is able to really lay down everything, enough for every student to know, understand, and be able to go through the process of graduate education in the university. This orientation, I am sure, have instilled the sense of pride among our students, knowing that they are enrolled in the country's probably the best research university. My gratitude, of course, goes to the university president, Dr. Eva Marie Codamon Duguion, on whose leadership and passion for alternative education, the third memorandum of agreement was signed between St. Robert's Training and Management Center in the Philippines and IPSU, and another one in Thailand, the Bellarmine Global Education. And at this early, I wish to congratulate all our students who have chosen to enroll in Ifugao State University. And I'm sure after listening to the various speakers and administrators of IPSU, you have decided to graduate with Ifugao State University. I wish to acknowledge the other university officials who have made this very successful orientation possible. Dr. Nancy Gonzalez, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Napoleon Tagiling, the Campus Executive Director, Ms. Jocelyn Gimpatan, the University Registrar, of course, Ms. Eileen Bugnay, our MC and the Program Chair of OVE, Transnational Education, and the rest of the directors of various departments of the university. My special thanks, of course, to our Dean of Codete, Dr. Zheng Bolintao, who had been working very hard to ensure that our students are taken care of. I wish to thank my team of academic and marketing directors and coordinators, who is responsible for campaigning for students who are now enrolled with Ifugao State University. Thank you very much, everyone. Let us all be safe, and God bless Ifugao State University, and St. Robert's Group of Companies. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Galindez. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed weekend. Keep safe and God bless. Happy lunch po.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.